Hi guys. Well, look, I made video number 2. Thank you for everyone who watched the first video. I think there was 100 views in the first 24 hours, which is pretty cool that 100 of you cared what I had to say to watch. But thank you for watching and stay tuned in because obviously this is my second video, so there's more to come. Alright, so what I wanted this video to be about is what I've been doing for the past 11 days, in 5 days. So May 16th is when I'm going in for my second round of chemo. So I figured I'd do a video to kind of summarize all of the symptoms and any issues that I've had within the past couple days, you know, between each cycle that I've been doing. So once I got out of the hospital, so that was April 30th, not that dates matter, but anyway, the next day I had to go in and I had to get a shot called Neulasta, which is a shot that they prick you in the arm, and what it does is it promotes white blood cell growth, because right now my immune system is extremely low, and I got to make sure that I'm washing my hands all the time, and so is everybody else. But avoiding germs, avoiding large crowds, children, unfortunately, because I miss my nieces Elena and Kylie dearly. So I gotta just make sure that everything that I do is super clean and sanitized. So anyway, you get the shot, and so that first day there wasn't really much of symptoms. It was just I was bloated from the chemo. When I first went in to the hospital, I weighed 140 pounds, and once I got out, I noticed that, I mean, nobody told me I was swollen. I didn't really look in the mirror except for to comb my hair when I was at the hospital, but it was just kind of shocking to see how bloated I was. I just wasn't expecting it. It was very nutty professor kind of, to me, like I was just shocked. So I got on the scale and it said 156 pounds. So I had 16 pounds of weight that I gained because I was just pounding water. And at chemo, I guess, you retain water, which I wasn't aware of. So I gained 16 pounds. So I'm carrying that around for, I think it was actually 5 days is when, you guys like my hair. I just took my hat off. I didn't even brush it. I probably should have done that. Ooh, wow, look how real. Anyway. So it was about the 5th day that I finally started shrinking down because you could see it in my hands, my face, my ankles especially. It was something I've never experienced before, but I guess will be now going forward. It's not going to be so shocking to me. So, I mean, I was pretty much symptom free, even like when I was in chemo, and then once I got out, very minimal symptoms. Like I said, it was the swelling. Day 3, I got extremely nauseous, which I just learned that I was on steroids. They prescribed me steroids 4 days after I got out from chemo. So while I was in the hospital and continued to do so, I was eating so much food. I don't know if it's because, like, I mean, I lost taste for a couple of days. I don't know if I was trying to make up for that or if it was the steroids saying, like your body's hungry, like you need to eat. So that's all that I did. So on the 3rd day, I ate so much food that my stomach, like, I mean, I was bloated, but, like, I felt super bloated. And I finally read, like, you shouldn't overeat. You know, while you're doing chemo and recovering from chemo, it'll make you nauseous. So I had to cut down on eating. My boyfriend, Greg, his mom, had got me it's called an Up, which is kind of like a Fitbit. I downloaded this app and I've been keeping track of my food. And I noticed for those days I ate like over 4,000 calories, just horking food down for 4 days. By day 5, it was an insane turnaround. Like, I just wasn't as hungry. Like, my appetite went back down to, like, what normal people did, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not snacks in between and everything else until, like, midnight. I mean, Greg's the only person who got to witness that. I still think it's funny because I'm just not not like that. But so anyway, moving on. So for the last, like I said, day 5 is when I finally felt like a normal person again, normal energy. Started doing things around the house again. I had no cough. I went and saw my doctor on the 9th day. Went and saw my doctor, and he actually took me off my medication for coughing, which I think I mentioned in the last video. I had water retained in my lung. So he actually said, because I don't feel the pain in my chest where the tumor is, or like I'm not coughing anymore, that he was going to take me off the medication. I've been doing really well. He said his words were, the cancer's melting away, which was a very emotional moment when we talked about that, because it just didn't dawn on me that was what it was. It's almost like I didn't even notice I wasn't coughing as much. It was just nice to know that I felt normal again with normal energy. It was pretty cool. I'm sure you guys can tell I am a little still short on breath. I don't have full lung capacity, but it's enough to where I'm not coughing, because what it was is the tumor was pushing on the opening of my lung. So if it's shrinking, it's probably giving myself space to breathe a little bit better. But other than that, like no cough, minimal chest pain. My hair is starting to like get that itchy, sheddy feeling. It's not itchy like I have to scratch it. It's almost like when like girls or guys, I guess now, like put your hair in a ponytail, and then it's in a ponytail for so long that once you take it out, it's got that bent, like almost bruised feeling. That's how it is all over my head now. My hair's not falling out in chunks. It's shedding pretty well though. And then I've developed like hives. I think you guys, like, I know it's really gross, so I'm just gonna really back it up. But yeah, I've got hives because my doctor said that my body's just super stressed out. Sorry, it's a little gross, but that's what this video is for. I'm telling you guys what my symptoms are. So I've gotten hives, so I've been using hydrocortisone. I could use another dose right now. But it's only spread like off my chest and onto my face so far. But other than that, minimal symptoms. Like I said, I'm not even nauseous, which I guess that's one of the most common symptoms that you get. So I guess that sums up the symptom part of it. Like I said, I'm going in. I need to stop saying on May 16th, so in 5 days, I'll be going in for round 2. That's when they're going to turn up the chemo, as in they're going to give me more of a dose of the chemo, and then we'll take it from there. So I don't know if this is the last video I'll be recording before then, but if not, I'll see you soon. If it is, then I will see you from the hospital bed. I'll do a video. All right, well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I guess that's something I'm supposed to say if I record a video. Okay, thanks and take care.